Deep breath, sweetie. Or Friday. Okay. Open your mouth this time.
I think that the hard thing about this is you don't really know. And we knew this at the beginning going into it. You know, we don't know if she had a good year because of the Sirolimus or if she was just going to have a good year this year anyway. But I think the bottom line for us was, you know, she had a good year and there were no significant side effects. So if there's a chance that was related to the Sirolimus, then why not stay on it? It's almost sort of the, you know, the doctors want to hear a compelling reason to stay on it. We almost want to hear a compelling reason not to be on it, right?
So we really just figured out in end of September, that she had not gained any weight over a year. She was really plateaued. Cameron really was on the fence about letting her continue under compassionate use if she hadn't gained weight, which is why we were really interested to see if she had gained weight, which she has. She's gained 2 pounds in 3 months, which is great. But I think it's their job to think about safety and long-term stuff, and that it's a growth inhibitor, and how does that affect people who are entering puberty?
Yeah, this is the problem in rare diseases, that everything is an unknown, and I think it's the thing that's not talked about a lot. Everything is new, and the tendency, which is, I guess, just human nature, is to expect what happened to your last patient to represent the overall story, but I can tell you lots of examples where that's not true. And it's a real challenge in rare diseases, living day in and day out with the unknown. Who knows what next year brings, or whether that had anything to do with the medicine, or that was actually just what this year was going to be. Which is why I think at some point, if you're stable, then it invites you to stop and see what happens next. And if something changes, then you can always go back and reconsider.
So what they said is, whenever you're ready. Could there be more cameras?
I know.
It's
like on the red carpet.
Yay!
Woohoo!
You did it.
Yeah, right.
What do you think? Delicious.
Well, that's my issue, because if you stop it and something happens, well, her somethings are very scary. So, you know, I understand the idea behind that, and that makes a lot of sense. But, you know, if we were talking about something that was less problematic, it might make more sense to me, as opposed to, you know, spinal surgery. Like, you know, I don't think that should be the checkpoint.
Right.
If things go well and she continues to, you know, have no growth and has weight gain and all that kind of stuff, then we're going to be sitting here and saying, all right, well, now we've had 2 clean years. Should we keep going? And I'm sure some of the doctors are going to say, well, you know, we don't really know what the long term. So we'll figure it out as we go.